Hi, this is Rob from Rob's Traditional Creations with another project. I was down in my father's basement the other day and I was looking around and I found an old kerosene lamp. It was in and is in pretty rough shape. It is a old Embry #2 air pilot made in Warsaw, New York. That's not too far away from here. It's about a 60-mile ride. So I figured I'm going to refurbish it and maybe you would like to watch along. I'm not going to take this all the way to restoring it to perfect condition. What I want to use this for is I plan on making a semi-permanent lean-to structure out on my property with my kids so that we can sleep there overnight. I mean, we have the cabin on the property, but I thought it might be nice to walk to the back of the property a couple times a year and sleep outside, have a campfire out there. And that'll be a place when I go out squirrel hunting or deer hunting, I can stop midday and build a fire and make something to eat, or just to warm myself up, or just to sit and watch nature walk by. So I already cleaned up the lamp here. You might have some of these laying around your house. What you need to do is you press this lever down to lift it up, and then to get the globe out, all I did was lift this piece up and it tilts out, and you pull out your globe. This is the same globe that's been in this lamp. I looked on eBay and other YouTube videos, and this emblem right here was on original glass. So I had already taken this out and cleaned it up. I wiped off that had a lot of sawdust on this, and I'm going to do just a general cleanup, maintenance, and then we're going to see if it lights, and we'll see what happens. So just to show you, this is called a star model. I don't know if you can see that in the video or not, but on the bottom it's got a star. It is rusted out on the bottom, not rusted through, and it still feels like it's got a pretty good amount of metal there. We just want to clean that up. What I'm going to do is just use some regular steel wool, and I'm going to rub in and try to get all the rust off the entire piece. It is missing paint on a lot of it, but that's okay with me. That gives it that rugged look. Once I get all the rust off of the outside, I'm just going to take some natural linseed oil, boiled linseed oil, and rub it on the outside to protect the metal, and I'll have to probably do that every once in a while. The other thing that I've seen be recommended, I watched some YouTube videos on how to do this, is to take some old chain and some vinegar, and to pour vinegar inside the tank, put the chain in and swirl it around. The chain will act as an abrasive and clean up the inside of the tank, and then the vinegar will evaporate out the inside. So that's what I plan on doing with this. I will walk you through it step by step. For now, we're just going to start to take off the rust with the steel wool. The other part that you want to get out of here is the piece that holds the wick. And all you do to do that is to turn it, and it unlocks it, and to lift it out. It looks pretty good on the inside. Looks like we've still got an old piece of wick in there, and it looks like the wick is too big. This is the wrong size wick in here. Looks like we need 3/4 of an inch of wick, so I'm going to have to send away to get some wick, or maybe I can just cut this down. I do have some cotton webbing here. I guess it would act the same. Maybe I'll just cut this down to 3/4 to start and make sure that this thing will actually fire up before I waste any money on wicking. So to get that out, you just unscrew that. When you put a new one in, you just push it up in there and turn the crank till it comes up out the top. So I'm going to put this someplace safe so I don't knock that over. I'm going to get the rust off. I'm going to clean out the inside of the tank, and I'm going to rub it down with oil. and I'll show you the finished product on the next video. So once again, this is Rob from Rob's Traditional Creations, and remember, get out there and do something instead of sitting in front of the TV and just collecting dust. Have a good one.